Do you love sketchbooks and collecting them? Well, then this is the video for you. I am sharing with you all my sketchbooks that I am currently working in and the sketchbooks that I need to complete. There are a few things that bring me joy, and that is collecting art supplies, making art, and collecting sketchbooks. Hi, my name is Vanessa, and I make art videos about a little bit of this and that. If that speaks to you, consider subscribing. Alright, so let's begin. Let's start off with my Royal Talens Art Creations sketchbook. And this one I'm currently using. Let's do a progress check. And at the moment, I am right here. That's how far along I am. I started off with this doing little spreads and using this, but then I decided to use it as a swatching sketchbook to test out materials, and as I'm working on pieces, just to check colors and values before I put it on paper. So I do like it for that. I would repurchase this type of sketchbook again, maybe not in this pocket size, but in a regular A5 size. But since we're talking about the Royal Talens, I did buy this one when I purchased this one. And my intention for this one is to use it as a traveling sketchbook, but we'll see if I end up changing my mind, but that's where my mind is right now, to use it for that. And it is a square size, 80 sheets, acid-free paper, and 140 GSM. So I like the color of it, so this is cute, but we'll see what I decide to do. Those are the two Royal Talens sketchbooks that I have at the moment. Next I have my Etcher, and this is the current one I'm working in, and then this one I recently received as a gift from my husband for Valentine's Day. So this is a size 4A, a larger size, and I'm thankful to have it, but I'm not going to use it at the moment because I need to finish this one first. And I need to finish this one also. So this is the perfect sketchbook, and this is a size 5A in the landscape format, 300 GSM, archival grade, expandable inner pocket. I still have not removed the seal on it, but I am so much looking forward to using this once I finish this one. So the goal is to finish this one, work in this one, then that one. So I have a ways to go, and this is my new favorite watercolor sketchbook. And let's see where we are. Progress check. This is where I am currently. I finished this much, have that much to go. I love it. The quality of the paper is excellent, and you can use it for mixed media, so more than just watercolor. You know, gouache is great. You can use pins on it. I wouldn't say it would be great for pencil, but you know, anything that has wet media, that would be good. Pin would be okay with this too, because you know there is texture on it. I love this brand. Alright, so this one is my Strathmore Mixed Media sketchbook. I believe this is the 500 series. I don't know where I have the little insert with the information, but I'll have it linked down below if you're interested. So currently, this one, I've had struggles with it. It is one of those sketchbooks where I'm trying to find my groove with it, and I think I found the medium that works best for this type of paper. I would say that color pencils, I don't like it for any drawing media. It's too textured for that. Does not let my ink tints shine. Like, the ink tints is just not as vibrant. So I even did this with ink tints and it's not as vibrant. But with gouache, the colors are great with it. and I really like this paper for gouache. Now, I will not be repurchasing this sketchbook because I've had other sketchbooks that I like for gouache as well. And the reason why is when you open it, it does not lie flat. It's just the binding, it's very chunky and awkward where the pages don't lie flat, and I always have to use a binder clip, and even with the binder clip, it sticks up and it's just not comfortable for me to work in. It took me a while to experiment because this is my first Strathmore sketchbook, and experiment to see what media I liked with it. I'm not going to show you everything in here because I will reveal that in a sketchbook tour once this is finished. So let's look at the progress. I have about this much done, that much to go. So we're about a little more than halfway done with it. This is my Etchr, I don't know how to say that, 1917 sketchbook, and this is the square format. Oh gosh, quasi sneezing. This is the square format, and look at this. I had an AP student, art student, to design a logo for our art class to advertise it, and then I took her design and had stickers made to give to the kids to put on their laptops or their tumblers, phones, whatever, wherever they wanted to stick it. And I also had t-shirts made too for them. But I decided to put this on this sketchbook because this is my work sketchbook, and I specifically used this one for my advanced classes that I teach, and I'm not that far along on this one. I've got about that much done, that much more to go, and this one will just take me years to build, so I'll just add to it as the years roll on when I'm teaching. So this one is pretty good. It's mixed media paper, pretty much handles all media except for watercolor, but I like it. I do like it. Now, since we're talking about work, this is another work sketchbook. This one's from Olive and Etcher. It's they're more like a journaling company. It's a small business, and I love the way they make their sketchbooks, or their notebooks, their journals. They're known for their dot journals, but I was able to get this one in blank without it lined or dotted, and I use this one to do tutorials with the kids and teach lessons. So there's that. I put notes in here too, and let's see how far along I am with this one. This one's almost complete, so this is how much I have done. That's how much I have left. And it's thick paper, so it's good quality paper. It's perfect for gouache and light washes and any drawing media, and the paper is smooth. Alright, so we're back to Etcher, and I had two of the perfect sketchbooks, and this is, I believe, a limited series that they release only once or twice a year. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think they sell it year around. Maybe someone might know more than I do, but it is beautiful, and I did start this with my watercolors. These are Daniel Smith paintings, and I have this one that I want to do. I have it outlined, and I did this outline maybe over a year ago, and this is where I stopped. And so I have so much more to go, but the reason why I don't use it as often because I feel like this paper is so beautiful and precious that I'm hesitant to work in it, but that needs to change this year, so I need to pull this out and use it. And the paper is Fabriano Artistico cold press. This is cold press. And then this one is hot press. So I wanted to try both types of papers. So to be continued with these sketchbooks. Alright, so I have some Moleskines, and this one is in a smaller size. It's in centimeters, so let me measure this. This is 4.5 by 7, and so it's a bit smaller than a 5A, which that's what this is. So I have these two, and these are their art collections. It's meant for drawing. You can do some light washes with watercolor. I do paint with gouache in them. Nothing too heavy because the paper can't handle it. It'll start to warp terribly if you put too much water on it. But I have about 6 or 5 sketchbooks from Moleskine that I finished with this type of paper. And then I ended up getting the Watercolor Album, and I was drawn to the color of the cover, and so that's what pulled me in. I know there are some mixed reviews on this sketchbook, but I don't care. I'm gonna use it, and if it doesn't work well for watercolor, I decided that I could do gouache acrylic in here. It would be fine if I prime the pages with gesso and paint it with acrylic, and I could even prime pages and paint with oil in here for practice. So I have these from Moleskine. Alright, so next we have the Stillman and Burn. This is another great quality sketchbook that I have used before, not in these series. This is the Nova series, which we have a trio of colors. There is black, gray, and beige. So I'm very excited about using this one, and I really need to crack it open, but I need to get through my current sketchbooks, finish those, and then decide, which ones am I going to use next? All right, this one is the Delta series, and it is with an ivory surface and cold press paper. This is their mixed media series, but on the back it'll tell you the different type of sketchbooks they have. They have the Alpha, Beta, Epsilon, Zeta, Gamma, Delta, Nova series. This is a good brand of sketchbooks, and this is heavyweight paper. This one is 270 GSM. This is a 5A, and we have a square format. Now this one isn't as heavy a paper. This one's 150 GSM. But I'm excited. Look at it, it has all those different colors. So this will be great for doing light inks, white inks, or I have my Posca pens that I can draw with. I could even do some gouache with the gray and the beige, so that would be fun to see how it turns out. Alright, I thought this video would never end, but we have our last 2 sketchbooks, and these 2 are my first from Hahnemühle, and I was drawn in. It was advertised to me on Amazon, and I saw it, and I had to get them. They're just so cute. This one is beige paper, and it's 200 GSM, and this one's also 200 GSM. The size is A6. It's a toned watercolor book, and I am ready to try these. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And then this is also toned paper, but this one's gray, so I wanted to try both. I thought they were just so adorable, and I look forward to trying these out in the near future. Thank you so much for spending time out of your day to join me today. I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, entertaining, or useful, and I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful and creative day. Bye-bye.